10 signs it's social anxiety, not introversion. The similarities between social anxiety and introversion are not far-fetched, and it may be hard to differentiate between the two at the early stages. Someone can be an introvert and still have social anxiety, but the distinguishing factor between introversion and social anxiety is the element of fear. Social anxiety is moved by fear, and it may affect the way a person lives their life. Whereas, with introversion, there is simply a preference to unwind in more solo, often quiet activities. There are also other distinguishing signs between social anxiety and introversion. Here are 10 such signs. 1. You want to go out but are scared. An introvert is known to avoid social gatherings not because they cannot go to social gatherings, but because they cannot stay for long in such places, and they also want to stay home alone and recharge and relax. But if you have a different reason for wanting to stay away from social gatherings, then that means you may be having issues of social anxiety. One of the reasons why you cannot go out to social gatherings may be due to fear. Once you have the urge to go, but yet you feel that you cannot, even for an hour or two, then you should know that you are suffering from social anxiety. 2. You are scared of being judged. Introverts do not care what people think about them. They do whatever they feel is best for them, and they do not need to seek the approval of anyone before they do what is on their mind. But for a person with social anxiety, this concern is often a pretty major motivating factor when it comes to avoiding social interactions. They are always scared of being judged by people. Because of this, they tend to always seek the approval of people before they do anything because they do not want to be seen as stubborn or being judged in general. 3. They worry about getting to meet people. Introverts have no problems getting to meet new people provided that they will be allowed to do things according to their terms. But a person that is suffering from social anxiety may always try to avoid meeting new people because they are scared of what the people they are meeting for the first time will think about them. People with social anxiety are always afraid of meeting new people because of the fear they have in them. Sometimes the people they want to meet might be people they like and would love to get to know better, but because of the fear that they have inside them already, they avoid getting to know them or inviting them to do things. 4. They avoid situations, even if they are opportunities. Socially anxious people are always trying to avoid situations that will make them meet and interact with new people despite the level of the meeting. They are ready to miss out on genuine opportunities that can be a particularly fulfilling professional or personal opportunity, whereas the introvert loves this kind of opportunity, and they make sure to hold it very well. The reason why they are always scared of going into this kind of place is the fear that they may be asked to speak, and they do not want to make mistakes. 5. They cancel plans all the time. You might feel that because the introvert loves to cancel plans and you find yourself always canceling plans, that you must be an introvert. Well, that might just be true, but before we can determine if that is true or not, you have to know the reason why the introvert cancels out on plans. They do this just because they want to make themselves feel better, or maybe because they just want to be alone, and this is not done frequently. So if you find that you are frequently canceling plans due to fear and other negative reasons, then you have to know that you are suffering from social anxiety and not introversion. You need help. 6. You are still not happy when you eventually go out. When an introvert decides to go out, they make sure to have the best night of their life. They like to have fun in the fullest, and they are always relaxed. But if in your case, when you eventually go out, you find it hard to relax around people, you find it hard to be comfortable around people, you feel nervous, self-conscious, fidgety, or otherwise, then that means you might be suffering from social anxiety. Anxiety may make you feel too distracted to enjoy yourself, so things like mindfulness and grounding can help you feel more relaxed in these situations. 7. You feel like drinking. An introvert does not have a problem with his alcohol in an event. He may decide to take alcohol or leave it and will not have any issue throughout the event, but for someone that is socially anxious, he will always want to have a drink in his hand, as the drink serves the purpose of being the only ticket that can make him socialize freely with people. If you always need alcohol to have a good time, then that means that you are a socially anxious person, and it is important that you reach out to your doctor or a mental health professional as soon as possible. 8. Time does not recharge you. This is one of the most concrete facts that can let you know whether you are truly an introvert or just a socially anxious person. Introverts are well known to be recharged whenever they spend time alone by themselves. They are more energized, but in the case of socially anxious people, they feel less anxious than they would in social situations, but they never really feel better or energized. They only feel a little bit relaxed because at the state they can be their true self devoid of fear, but they never get recharged. 9. You are comfortable around specific people. Even though introverts love to hang out only with a specific set of people like friends and family members, this is also common with socially anxious people, but the difference is that while the introvert mingles perfectly with people that understand them for who they are, no matter who they are, the socially anxious people often find themselves connecting with other people much more actively in situations where they have compelling evidence that the group likes and accepts them. So if you find it difficult to make networks outside your close circle of friends, then you might be a socially anxious person and you need to seek help. 10. You have specific places to go. An introvert that wants to go out does not care where he wants to go. He is not concerned about people that he will be meeting there because he believes that he can meet with any opportunity anywhere. But for the person with social anxiety, the places you feel most comfortable can be as important as the people you feel most comfortable with.
Lastly, for your information, we've got the safest and most effective way to relieve anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness without addictive painkillers. Please, learn more about this at the description section below. So what's your opinion about this? I hope you enjoyed watching this cool video, and if you have something on your mind, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experience in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive constant notifications. Thanks for watching.